Your mind may be wandering right now. This is all right. Let it wander. And come back to the present moment when you're ready. Repeat as many times as you need. There's no pressure. Time will not harm you. It is an invention, a construct of the unimaginative, of the oppressors. The way you are feeling right now is a byproduct of toxins and the toilet drugs that have seeped into the water supply.
I am very angry with you, Richie. Now go to your room.
Well, Mommy, I didn't do it.
Go to your room. Father will deal with you later.
I'll deal with him now. I need to apologize to the boy.
But he just... You just?
I just.
And I...
That's unjust. Honey, I did it with my little laundry markup pen.
Richie, darling, come here. Mommy is...
Good morning, Mr. Zach.
Mr. Vivek.
You call me just Vivek.
You call me just Zach.
Okay, just Zach. My fiancée.
You wish, Vivek.
Oh, I do. I do wish. You would like this girl.
Thanks, but I'm not looking.
Must always be on the look, just Zach. How else do we find anything of value in this life? Bagel with butter, darling?
Yes.
I found that I'm able to keep it around longer with the clarity of knowing how much I have and where.
Huh?
You're watching me order the cash?
Do you do that much cash spending?
No, not really.
Then what does it matter?
Says the woman who just paid an exact change.
So I can keep the rest of my carefully allocated funds in my digitized banking account.
Where it could be more quickly spent on the internet.
Nope, not for me.
I think you are both right. Many people spend too much money on the internet. It's good to save. Saving leaves more for family.
Enjoy your coffee.
You too.
And bagel.
You too.
I didn't get a bagel.
Huh.
He's a nice boy. Bit nervous, maybe. But he's nice.
I get enough nervous inside my own head, thanks.
I understand. I worry all the time. It's hard these days.
Thanks. Vivek. Have a good night. Make lots of money.
Thank you. Yes, you too. More money is good. Maybe I'll take a vacation.
Hey. I'm not weird or anything.
Kind of a weird opener.
Sorry. Can I ask you? Why are you up so early on a Saturday?
You first.
Insomnia. Bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How bad?
Pretty bad. I think the worst of it is over, or I'm just very, very used to it.
Oh. Me too. I mean, I have the same issue. I'm also probably really used to it too. I don't know. I'd rather be sleeping.
How long?
I've been up about 3 hours. Slept.
I meant, how long has it been going on?
Oh, always.
Sorry. That sucks.
How bad has it gotten for you?
Ooh, it's been 2 years. Yeah. I had to get help. Like, real help. Couldn't tell where the line was between sleeplessness and, I don't know, life. Other things, not being able to cope, maybe. I thought I was coping. Then something broke. You?
Are you asking if I'm broken?
What? No. I meant, I don't know. What's your strategy? Like, are you talking to someone? You don't have to answer if it's too personal.
Not yet. I mean, I haven't had to talk to anybody yet. I don't know. It's not that severe. Like I said, it's been my whole life, so you know, maybe I should have spoken to someone by now. But I just can't seem to get anything stable going, you know?
With sleep?
Oh, yeah, with sleep. With life, too. Like, I mean, there's stable and then there's progress, right? So.
Yeah. Or at least that's what other people talk about, as if it exists for them. Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, are you doing anything? I know it's a weird time and all. I don't have anything planned. Talking is better than...
Mindless TV, alone in the dark.
Yeah. Actually, I started turning on all the lights to sort of reestablish the line between sleep and wakefulness.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
So, are you doing anything?
Oh, yeah. I've got this birthday party that I need to be at in like a few minutes, so.
Oh, what?
No, I'm not. I'm just burning time before I have to go to work. I was just gonna eat this bagel and then go home and watch some TV in the dark. Oh, with the lights on now, probably try that out.
So, do you want to? You want to hang out?
Where would we go? I mean, there is nothing open for like an hour or more, and at least within walking distance, and I'm not getting on the subway.
Well, we can walk for a while.
And I'm supposed to feel comfortable walking the dark streets alone with some guy that I just met.
Well, we can keep to well-lit areas. There are people around on the avenues. Yeah, I mean, I know it's sleepy around here, but it's still New York. So, walk with me.
Well, that was a text to my roommate. She's going to be up soon, probably for her yoga class, and now she knows that I'm out with a strange dude that I met who asked me out before 5 a.m. What's your name?
Sorry, Zach.
Last name?
Bell.
Is that a fake name?
It could be, but it isn't.
And smile. Okay, now she knows your name and what you look like.
Okay. Okay?
All right.
All right. So, shall we?
I'm Sophia.
I know. I know everything about you, Sophia. Kidding.
Too soon, Zach. Too soon.
Sorry. Right, you're right. Eventually, I realized I'd gotten so crazy about sleeping some exact amount in the same way I always had before that I never allowed for the possibility my sleep pattern could just change.
With age?
Maybe that.
Something else?
Yeah. I got sober. More recently than not. For about 18 months now. A couple of weeks ago, I realized that I never really knew sleep without alcohol. I mean, since I was about 15 at least. I mean, I didn't drink every day, although I did drink most days, but life is simpler now since I quit.
And so, sleep is simpler.
Sort of. You know, most days I'm lucky if I can sleep 5 hours in a row. You know, that keeps me healthy enough, but it still feels off.
Yeah. That's sort of what happened to me. I mean, not exactly, but eventually I realized, if I just got up and went about my day, then it was easier to just get by. Fighting it really burned me out. I got really depressed.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah. It's still hard. You know, most days I just go to work, come home, sit in front of the TV, and repeat. And I don't really go out all that much anymore, though. I don't know if I would, even if I did feel better. I don't do those apps or anything.
Well, thanks for sharing that with me.
You've been pretty open as well.
I usually am.
Huh. It's not hard.
It's harder. It's harder to fight it, I think. It's like what you said with the sleep. That's something I learned with the sobriety, especially. I've taken some knocks because of it being open for most of the time. But I really would rather just be who I am. It's more exhausting to be, or it's more exhausting to pretend to fit into everybody else's definitions or like society's definitions. I don't know. I just think maybe I was really confused for a long time about how or why I didn't fit in. So I just sort of covered myself up with whatever I could find. Booze especially.
So now you think that who you are is really just that open?
For better, for worse.
Huh. It's different for women.
How so?
Do you know what keeps me up at night? Men. Fear of men.
What? Did I?
No.
I was only...
No, you didn't do anything wrong. Well, I mean, you did hit on me at a time when I clearly would rather have not been bothered, but you did it right, basically. I mean, I appreciate that your approach was thoughtful, measured. And even if you know, I didn't want to walk with you, I wouldn't have been upset in these terms because, well, you're clearly not that kind of a threat. But it's the culture, you know? Maybe not the culture in the way that you described it, or maybe it is, but you know, it frightens me. And all of the change that's going on right now, it isn't happening without any sort of conflict or violence. Like, why did you think it was okay to wait for me outside of the bodega?
Oh, well, you seem to know Vivek. I did too. And so we chatted a bit.
And so that tells you that I was interested?
It was more of an instinct thing. I get what you're saying, okay? But it still needs to stand for something, doesn't it?
Yeah, I agree. And again, you're not the greatest example of this, but okay, how easy was it for you to approach me?
Me personally?
As a man?
Relatively easy.
Whereas for me, if one or two of those factors from inside of the bodega go a different way, then I need to be thinking about whether I should scream or run, or whether or not Vivek is going to be able to protect me, or whether he feels like he can leave his store right away. We don't need to talk about this.
We can if you want.
I don't.
Okay.
It's just that it's fucking everywhere lately, and it frightens me. Beyond issues of misogyny even, this default to a base animalistic fear, this regressive sort of thinking. You know, I get it, a little bit, but still that doesn't make it any easier to stomach or any less dangerous to be around. I mean, we're supposed to be evolved. People used to believe in things, and now they don't. And so they lash out, they try to regain control, and that leads quickly to intimidation, otherism, ownership.
Yeah.
And so who do they end up hurting, right? Who are the closest, the easiest victims? Wives, girlfriends, any woman or any minority, anybody on the other side of the safe haven of an anonymous threatening tweet or DM, or even not an anonymous one. I mean, one that's just launched out into the open, into the cycle of nothingness. I mean, and sometimes, often, actually, from the very top down. I mean, imagine that. You know, poison seeped into the very fabric of society from the top down in the very light of day, and people just accept it because it feeds the atrophying narrative that they've been force-fed for their entire lives and are too afraid to shake off or let go. I mean, sometimes I feel like we'll never be rid of these men who wield these lies, who lord their power over those with less power just so they could fill the void, the godless hole where there used to be faith in their lives, all of our lives maybe. Maybe the question shouldn't be, why can't I sleep? Maybe it should be, how can everybody else? What?
Nothing.
I grant you permission to react to my screed.
I don't disagree, but it's just a lot.
Doesn't make it any less true.
Yeah, but that's a lot to carry at 5 a.m.
Somebody has to carry it. It's a lax attitude.
I didn't mean it like that. You know what? I stand by what I said, right? It's a lot for one person alone to carry at 5 a.m. I get that there are battles to be waged, but you can't fight if you can't stand.
Well, I wasn't trying to carry it alone. I'm talking to you. It's easier to get going when it's this quiet out. I mean, to start your day.
Sometimes, but today's easier. I know, too soon, Zach Bell.
You don't know that I was going to say that?
You weren't?
Maybe. It's all a little weird.
What, this?
Yeah.
So, would it be better that we stop, go back home to the TV so we can scroll through the wasteland of pre-dawn social media?
Point taken.
Okay. Light enough for the park?
Yes, I love the park in the early morning.
Me too. What?
Oh, wait 1 minute. I'm almost ready.
Kind of early, no?
You're here, aren't you?
Good point.
Prime real estate.
Exactly. She knows. So, want to impress your girlfriend, right?
We just met.
All more reason to impress.
I'm not going to disagree.
Aren't you going to be the one impressing the both of us? Well, what's it got to do with me?
Look, boy,
Boy. With his
I
same
shouldn't have to
age.
explain this to you. You give me some money. I play pretty song for a lady. She feels good about it. And turn about you.
Except you just robbed all the magic from it.
There is no magic left in this world. It's all illusion. We do this to forget.
I like her. I'm in.
Jesus. Are you drunk?
Are you not drunk?
Damn, a 20?
I am worth $100.
I'm sober.
Why?
No, I mean perpetually.
Why?
Can you play something sad?
I'm Russian.
So, yes.
Why sad?
I just meant thoughtful, contemplative, ethereal to match the time of day. I don't know. It just seemed quicker to say sad.
Okay, I play sad. You add whatever else to it you want.
What do you do?
For work?
Well, I know what you do for fun. You stalk women outside bodegas.
Oh, I was there first.
And then you waited for me.
Do you regret it? Or should I not have?
No. It's been nice. So far. What do you do?
I dig pools.
Really?
No, I'm a writer.
A real one or like a copywriter?
Both are real. And I do both. Fiction and copy. A little social.
You don't seem like a social media guy.
Why not? It's all information at the end of the day. Most of it fiction.
Maybe. Why would you say you dig pools?
I fell pretty hard for a bartender once. And when she finally gave me the time of day, I was with a friend who dug pools. She was much more interested in him.
Yeah, well, can you blame her? There are writers every 3 feet in Brooklyn.
The real ones?
According to your definition,
Good point.
I have been known to make them.
Good points? You do seem pretty practical.
Yeah. And that's actually more true of me than I ever thought that it would be or could be. Maybe it's something to do with age. I don't know. At the same time, though, I still feel purposeless. Maybe it's a generational thing. I don't know. Can I even help that? It's not nothing.
I follow.
You didn't ask what I do.
I was gonna get to it.
I'm a server.
That's okay.
Yeah, of course it's okay, but I don't know if it's necessarily still okay at my age. And I mean, like the way that I do it and the places that I do it, like the pace and stuff. You know, I can't help but do my best, which is something that everyone says that they do, but they don't. they know they could do better. Maybe I should do something else.
So, do something else.
Oh God, are you one of those people?
Okay, I think I know what you mean, but tell me anyway, what people?
One of those people who thinks it's so easy to change something as huge as a job by just saying it. Gross. I mean, Instagram quotes don't work in real life. They're just something that people thumb past so they can get a hit of positivity before they move on to something that makes them feel bad about themselves, before moving on to the next thing that makes them feel good about themselves, and so on to the profit of the same few hundred capitalists.
Jeez.
Sorry, I have opinions.
Yeah, clearly.
No one asked you to stroll with me.
That's right. I was the one that asked you to stroll.
So does that reaction mean that you are one of those types of people?
Maybe. I didn't used to be, actually.
What changed?
The sobriety, I guess. I think in our society, not just alcohol or drugs or debt even, although that might be the biggest one of them all. No, food, probably. Anyway, you were talking about hits on social media. Interestingly, I think it got you away from your point. I think, no offense. You're onto something there. Addiction has wormed its way around the American heart. Like you were saying before, we're a godless people now. But we're crowded into a cold, otherwise empty church, so to speak, right? We were built on religion, but it's really only ever been about money and power the whole time. Nothing new there, but still, people used to actually believe it all. And now, everyone knows it's a farce. We just don't know what to do about it. I give you permission to react to my screed.
Well, I'm glad that you said we by the end of it.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's a lot to bite off. I mean, we were just talking about the two of us a second ago.
Wait, you just did the same thing earlier.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's why we're walking alone at night, awake, complaining, while everybody else sleeps comfortably in their beds.
Are they comfortable or lulled?
I don't know, even if they are, I wouldn't necessarily blame them. I don't like being in my 30s and feeling hopeless, directionless, purposeless. I didn't know that you could be content without being fulfilled. And to be honest, it brings me joy when I'm working at the restaurant and a couple or a family or a single lonely individual comes in and leaves feeling like they matter to me or like they could just forget and receive service. And most days, that's enough. But then I get home and...
And who's there to give that feeling to you?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's TV, by the way.
What?
TV is the most prevalent American addiction.
What about the internet?
Same shit.
What about movies?
No, movies are great. Everyone should watch movies all the time. I can't eat without having coffee first, but then if I have coffee without eating, it upsets my stomach.
Vicious cycle seems backwards.
It is vicious. Maybe backwards too, but no less true for it. I'm a little unnerved. No. I'm a little upset by what you said earlier.
Sorry, what did I say?
About other people's supposed addictions. I think it's reductive.
You joined the conversation.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean that I agree with your whole thesis. And maybe I went along with it at first because of how vocal you were, but you don't agree? You think that what you said is fine?
I don't know if it's fine or not fine. It's just the way I see it. As far as whether I'm being unfairly reductive, I don't think so, no. I just tend to think things are more simple generally than we allow. A lot of the time, what we take for nuance, for me, feels like evasion. Does that make more sense in the context of what I said? It's not necessarily hopeless, it's just realism.
No, I don't like any of that either. People do have faith. Life does have more of a purpose than chasing some chemical hit in the brain.
Oh.
You think that's funny?
No, it's not.
I just don't understand what you think gives you the right to judge others.
It's not judgment,
Isn't it?
necessarily. I really didn't mean to upset you.
What did you mean then? Why did you even say it? It isn't a solution, is it?
I was talking, sharing. It's my experience. I don't know that we're saying different things overall, really. I used to overthink. I tend to do that now. I'm especially sensitive. We talked about that before, too. But I think most people are like that. Whether they accept it or not, or like it or not. And I understand it is scary. Life, the idea of life is frightening. It's death's mirror, right? So even though I enjoy being alive, it's also a struggle. Because what's on the other side is always
The unknown. But that's ego that you're talking about.
You're right about that. Again, I think we're coming to the same conclusion from different perspectives.
No, I don't think that we are. I don't draw conclusions upon other people's experiences or my perceptions of them. I don't generalize. You know what? I really don't like this.
Sophia,
I know. You've explained.
Is there addiction in your family or something?
I don't know. Yes, maybe. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I upset you. I really didn't mean to. In fact, I probably was trying to impress you.
Don't. Just be normal. You're not an accordion player. Thank you for apologizing. I'm sorry too. I don't know why I got so upset.
It's fine.
We can keep walking if you want.
Is there anything more specific that
Not
you want to talk
today.
about? Okay. Gonna need more coffee soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. I could use more coffee.
Kind of like a bagel sandwich in there. Yeah, between the coffees, in your belly.
You're really weird, dude.
I've been told.
And it's not entirely accurate. I mean, it would be more, less like a sandwich and more like a brown, wet, chewed up mess and ew. Yeah, I know.
La 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 la. Morning, guys.
Good morning. Do you know what you want?
Half cap Americano with cinnamon.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't just do that.
Hey, no, I got it.
That's okay. I can pay for the coffees.
You don't have to.
I like reversing gender norms.
Damn.
Plus, I like getting extra punches on my punch card.
Give me that card.
I will have an oat milk latte, also with cinnamon.
Got it. 2.
Thanks.
Go.
You have a really nice voice.
And you have beautiful eyes.
Well, thank you.
Thanks.
I think that the barista was, what?
You know what you just did, right?
I made it into a date.
Kinda.
Yeah, well, things like that are pretty fluid nowadays, huh? I decided that I was going to shift things into that zone after I got upset with you, or that I would be okay if you decided to shift things into that zone because I didn't really, care, but I did care. I don't know, but I figured that you wouldn't have made the next move because you seem to genuinely get upset about the fact that I was upset about like the men stuff, and so I got really confused in my head, and I just decided to say, why not, right? Just why not show that you're interested in him? Is that okay?
Yeah, if I can follow.
I followed it.
I'm gonna get us a table.
Do you open up here alone?
Oh yeah, that little turd that's supposed to be here is always late.
Oh, that's not fair.
Nope.
Well, fuck that guy.
Believe me, he's tried.
Ooh, is he cute?
I haven't decided yet.
It doesn't bode well. You're hot. You should be picky.
Thank you.
Is it okay if I eat my bagel in here? It's from another place, but it's only half.
You can eat whatever you want. We don't do bagels.
Oh. Thanks.
Oh, and when you're done with whatever this is, come find me. Okay?
Yeah. I don't have to.
That is unfair. I answered about the books.
You had an answer. I don't really listen to all that much music.
That's impossible. Don't be embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed.
Okay.
Fine. Joni Mitchell's Blue.
Solid, I think.
You don't listen to her?
I have, but not a full album all the way through.
Oh, you've probably heard all her songs.
Quite possible.
Yeah, I mean, I have an upstairs neighbor who is like 20 years old, and I literally hear her playing the album all the time.
There you go. There's an answer. All right, and I won't even make you name two more.
I guess so. What kind of music do you listen to?
Hugely eclectic. I listen to a little bit of mostly everything.
Even metal?
Even better.
Gross. All right.
You didn't have to pay for the coffee.
It's fine. I have plenty of money.
Oh, how nice.
Oh, please.
Was it family money?
No, everyone always thinks that.
Sorry.
I know. It's fine. I get it. I'm an anomaly. Well, my parents did pay for my school, which, well, they paid for half, and I earned the other half, and then I paid my expenses.
Well, that's not nothing, no?
No, it's not nothing.
How did you make your fortune then?
It is not a fortune. No, I have savings that I don't have to touch very often because I have a job that covers most of my expenses. And I've made some spending money in recent years off of my portfolio. I had a shitty, high-paying job for a few shit years, and I didn't spend any of the money that I made, and it was a very lonely strategy, but also a sound one, especially given the economy after the recession.
Look at you. I wouldn't even know where to start with investments.
Oh, that's how they want you to be, in the dark. But it really is quite easy once you learn to frame your financial life in a way that allows you to make steady contributions in amounts that make a difference. What?
You are smart.
Yeah. Yeah. Your response is somewhat sexist.
I wasn't being...
Weren't you?
I don't know, maybe.
Huh. Oh, well, there you go. That is improvement. I don't know. Maybe. Now you are ahead of 70% of the rest of the men in the world. I will continue to educate you on the basis of this promise. Makeover reality shows are our near unimpeachable argument for universal basic income.
And extended vacation leave and paid time off.
Yes. Yes. Speaking of, I need to go serve mimosas for tips right now.
Ah, sorry.
Could be worse. Yeah.
Indeed.
Do you want to walk home with me? I mean, I was gonna like shower and everything, but I don't think that I have the time, and so I'm just gonna freshen up and stuff.
I'd love to come.
Great. Well then, let's go. Nerd.
I'm really glad we've learned to embrace our sleeplessness today. Oh my God. I miss weed.
I don't.
You stopped too?
No. I mean, I miss it since yesterday.
Hey, can I have your number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was fast.
Why do you think I asked?
I mean, I know why you asked, but you could have played it a little cooler.
Yeah, you haven't played so cool so far.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I have. I mean, I am always cool. What applies to me doesn't always apply to others, so.
Interesting.
Yeah, I am, thank you. Woo, here you go. Saved it under a pseudonym, so once you figure that out, then maybe I'll go out with you. I can't really entertain you much while I'm getting ready. You understand.
No problem.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything. I can just hang out.
Well, thanks for tagging along.
Sure.
It is easier being up this early with someone else around. There's water and stuff in the fridge if you want. You can make coffee also.
Oh, no, I'm good for
Okay.
now.
All right. Don't snoop too much.
I won't. You don't think that there's a surplus? Or that some of those books die on those streets, get sent to the dump?
What are you saying? It sounds cynical. You're kind of a contradiction, you know.
I know. Just worried that we've devalued true information, full stories, a kind of deep dive into knowledge, truth in general, really, to satisfy the need for more, always. It's always more, now, regardless of usefulness, decreasingly with a regard for quality. It's all about that same thing we've been talking about, that temporary charge over and over again. So more and more books get made to fill the need, throw the old ones away without processing them. So if there are only a few universal truths or stories out there, the ones that get made today get so watered down, they're hardly anything. Fluff.
You think a lot about things that are way outside your personal orbit.
Maybe. I mean, I think this last thing was in my personal orbit, though.
If you publish books. Have you published a book?
No. Soon, I hope.
Good luck. I'd give your book a try.
Thanks.
Yeah. Just a try. If it got too dark, I'd put it down.
Aha! Then you'd put it down too soon.
Good enough?
More than.
Easy killer. I already gave you my number.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay. Ready to go?
Yeah. It doesn't look like two people live here.
I live alone.
You said you texted your roommate.
Yeah. I texted my sister a bunch of random letters. I wasn't worried.
Then why do it at all?
Well, it was fun to mess with you. And her. I mean, she will not understand what is happening when she wakes up later, and her reaction will give me some sort of amusement in the middle of my shift. So. Crap, is that the time? It's actually pretty early. I could have showered.
Oh, you still can if you want.
No, Zach.
Oh, too soon?
Yes. Do you want to chill for a minute in my garden?
Ooh, too soon. Sophia, what's your last name?
What? Oh, hilarious. Hilarious. Come with me. Come on.
Too soon again?
Yeah.
This is all yours?
Yeah? It's the one thing I spend extra money on.
Strong move.
Yeah, I know.
This is unheard of.
I know.
Can I?
Yeah, of course. I mean, most people are amazed, but you're almost gleeful.
Well, I don't get out enough. In nature.
We live right by the park. You were just there.
Yeah, I'm there all the time, but this is different. This is private, intimate. It's got like this feeling, you know?
Yeah. You sure you don't want any coffee?
Yeah, can you do decaf or half?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Decaf or half?
Oh, half. Sorry.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sure.
I hope we don't lose it all.
What? Trees and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. We won't.
You believe that?
Yeah. We won't lose all of it if we're careful. But the fighting is going to get worse until it gets better, and who knows how much of it will survive
The planet?
as we know it. Yeah. What are you going to do the rest of the day?
I'm going to have breakfast at your restaurant.
You are not.
Nah, I don't know. Take a nap, clean my room, catch a movie.
Do you live alone too?
Yeah, actually, I do. Do you find it hard living alone?
Yes and no. Mostly yes. But the no is the strongest no of all of them.
What does that mean?
I treasure my independence.
Is that why you're still single?
What makes you think I'm single? No, I'm just kidding. I'm single. I'm single. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the reason. Yes and no. Maybe it is the reason. It shouldn't be, but it might be.
They're all crazy. The guys that haven't held on to you.
Cute. What? Are you one of those guys that doesn't like being called cute? It is a good thing.
I don't know. Between that and what you said in the coffee shop,
What did I say?
is suggesting I wasn't gonna make a move. Whereas I was the one who asked you to hang out in the first place and asked you for your number. Except,
I was just kidding.
no, you weren't.
Oh, okay, well, maybe I wasn't, but I did like notarize our date, and I did give you my number, and I just called you cute, and oh my God, you're right. You have every reason to be so upset.
Now you're laughing at me.
Oh my gosh, honestly, enough, stop it.
Slow down.
No, red flags rising, too much history with male sensitivity, not my job.
Sophia, I'm sorry. Hey. I'm sorry. We both got some stuff, I guess.
You are really sensitive.
Yeah, double-edged sword.
Me too. I mean, I'm really sensitive too. Usually not the best combination.
No, not usually. I'm decisive too, you know.
Okay?
Where it counts.
I believe you.
Thank you. I don't know why you're making this so difficult.
Oh my God, are you proving the point that I just made about the men that I've dated? That was fast.
Hold on, okay? Counter question, are you maybe creating the circumstances to make me prove your point? Maybe even just a little bit.
I don't know. It's possible.
Why did you make your phone number again?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
You didn't do anything.
Maybe I did. Either way, I'm sorry.
You apologize a lot.
Red flag?
No. Well, I mean, to be determined. I'm sorry. I've been pushing you away all morning. I don't know what's gotten into me. Maybe this isn't a good idea. Maybe we're too alike.
I don't think so.
Well, we've established that we're both sensitive people. And I think also we've established that we both have more than a few hang-ups, and we both can't sleep.
That's about it. As far as challenges, though. So far.
So far.
So far. Still, we've known each other less than 4 hours. We could be the perfect Venn diagram of suitability. Huh? There's only one way to find out. Maybe we're supposed to date, right? Help each other, I don't know, sleep easier. Despite all the shit that's going on in our lives and in the world.
Our lives aren't that bad.
Everyone needs people.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it this way?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Oh, yeah. Hold on. So, I was thinking. You ever hear that thing that you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with?
Yeah, sure.
Who are your people?
My coworkers, my sister, if you count the phone, and my therapist.
Ah.
What about you?
My boss, my sponsor, therapist, my brother if you count the phone.
That's only 4.
And coffee.
For real, though.
I have an open slot, I guess.
Not today, you don't. Our grand adventure comes rapidly to an end. Work.
Yeah, you joke, but I did have a great time.
Yeah, me too. Wasn't boring.
Good?
Yeah, it was very random.
Yeah, true.
I actually have a few minutes before I have to be in. Do you want to sit for a bit over there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Can you hold my compacts for me? Like that. Should I put on makeup?
I don't think you need it.
Right. I don't feel like putting any on.
So don't.
A made-up Sophia makes more tips. What?
Doesn't seem to, I don't know, align with your perspective. Also, it's an ironic turn of phrase, capitalistically speaking. Yeah, it kind of goes back to part of our conversation before, fiction being reality.
Whatever. I have some tinted moisturizer I can use to smooth things out later. Also, by the way, I can be a woman who cares about her appearance while also rejecting the bullshit that is classically assigned to the identity of womanhood.
Sure, I know. I just like who you appear to be. Okay? All right. This could also be something that is none of my business, but...
Oh boy.
No, I'm just thinking about your difficulty with the Desert Island album question and knowing what to do while sitting on what sounds like some savings. You should travel. No, I mean, since you can. That's what a lot of people would do if they had the means.
I have, and I will travel more. For now, though, I like it where I am. I mean, I don't love my job, and I would like some more purpose, but that's not everything. I mean, the day-to-day here is pretty good, and that's not necessarily something to mess with. Besides, I mean, I can't, you know, just jump around from place to place avoiding the questions of my life.
Yeah. Wouldn't travel help you sleep, though?
Well, exhaustion isn't the same as sleeping healthy.
I guess that might be true. I'm exhausted a lot of the time, and I don't sleep.
Maybe you're supposed to find out something. Maybe you should travel.
Same answer. I have, I will. But I like it here right now. And I don't have the means, necessarily.
Something to work towards.
Yeah. Oh, maybe you could volunteer. Or work for a nonprofit. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know what I'd be good at, though.
Talk to the people, like you talk to me.
Yeah, maybe. Boobies O'Shaughnessy.
What?
Boobies O'Shaughnessy. That's the name I put in your phone with my number.
Huh. That certainly would have stuck out.
Yeah, that's why they call her Boobies.
Oh.
I really don't want to go to work.
Sophia.
Hi, Lisa.
I'll see you inside.
Yep.
Call in sick. Call in sick. Call in sick. Call in sick. Your manager?
Yep.
Huh. You should go in and puke wet brown bagel all over her.
Yeah. No. I mean, I do want to hang out, but not that badly. Gross. Okay. Dirty butt?
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Utility purposes only.
Okay,
Weirdest state ever. Okay. All right.
all right.
Yeah.
How about my butt?
Yeah, I mean, it's dirty, but you don't have to go to work, so it doesn't matter.
I'm not walking around with a dirty butt. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Okay, see,
All right. All right.
all right, you've been a little nice to it, but all right. Thank you for cleaning my butt.
Okay. So, it was...
Oh, do you want to hang out tonight?
Oh, maybe. I'll text you.
You don't have my number.
So text me first, dingus.
I'm never changing Booby's O'Shaughnessy in my phone.
Yes, you will.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, well, heart emoji.
Yeah, boobies.
Okay, well, it was nice meeting you,
Yeah. Likewise, boobies.
Zach. All right, okay. Enough already. You knifed it. You killed the joke. It's done. It's dead.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Okay. So I will talk to you later.
Okay. Right. I'm just gonna go
Yeah.
this way. Have fun at work.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the help with the door, by the way. Who's the serious guy?
Oh, it's not serious.
No, I meant...
We just met, so.
I meant it looks like he takes things seriously.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Okay, so for today, I think if we just really get started...
Too, though.
You what?
I take things seriously.
I don't know, I think it kind of depends. Okay, so for today, maybe if we just get started...
I need to find out.
What do you mean?
I need to find out who he is.
Where are you going
I mean,
today?
oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm sick.
You're definitely 1,000% not sick at
Yeah,
all.
no, I am. I'm so sorry.
Nope,
I've
talk to
gotta
him
go.
later.
I don't want to.
Okay, this is not okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
You're fucking me before the day has even started.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry.
I'm pissed but exceedingly curious.
Zach. Zach. Zach.
Since you're up, I know you're up, curled bleary-eyed around your phone. Well, I found a rock that I'm tired of kicking home alone. Your throat is dry, dried out from all the nothing left to talk about. But since you're up, I know you're up. Come talk to me. And the park is ours, no one for hours, and miles and silvery miles are ours. With the gray and dawn, it's a heavy boat run aground, and nothing moves, least of all you. It never did, for as you know. But when you're up, long as we're up, some things just go. Like the bells go, and the birds go, and the lights go, and we go. And the bells go, and the birds go, and the lights go.